Hello everyone, and welcome to Void Train. So this game has been released, I think on Friday, 7th of November on Game Pass. It's currently available on Game Pass. Today is 8th. Probably you'll be watching this video on 8th or 9th of November 2025. But I just saw this game on Game Pass. It was recently released, so I thought might as well give it a shot. Let's see what we have. Alright, death, drop loot on death? No. Destroy loot on death? No. Starvation damage? No. Item stock size? 100%. Stack size, sorry, 100%. Damage to the train, number of sharks. What is this? The parameter is just the base quantity of sharks in the game. So there's sharks in the game. Soldier damage. Alright. I'm thinking maybe stack size I will increase a wee bit. Because that has always been the struggle in most.
Sometimes the spirit of adventure beckons so much it's pointless to resist it. Some people find enough courage to get on a train and head off into outer space. No. Also no. Wrong again. These are all wrong stories. Ah, there it is, the forest. This train was passing through impenetrable, dense forests. However, that was not an aimless journey, but a long way up here, right into the heart of the endless snowy nowhere. A perfect place for those who prefer tranquility, silence, and minus 45 degrees outside the window. Meet the man who made off into this palace of silence, the engineer. He'll be here on watch duty for many long and cold months, until the next lucky guy strides in to replace him. If one comes through at all, of course. But there's no need to feel sorry for him. Although the terrain is wild, there's plenty to see and do around here, especially if you're curious enough. Fortunately for my story, engineers are almost always inquisitive and attentive. These people notice things that elude the average person.
Alright.
And everything would have been fine in this adventure if the blizzard had not started at the wrong time. The chilly wind blew the engineer off the trail, which he immediately lost sight of. His fingers instantly turned into ice like everything else around him. The last hope of salvation, a map of the terrain, treacherously slipped out of his hands. Luckily, the video's timing didn't allow the engineer to suffer for long. All of a sudden, in the middle of snowy nowhere, it appeared. A door to... Where to, by the way? The building didn't seem to be on the engineer's maps. Anybody home? This is how it all usually starts.
Does it? To speed up a trolley, press E.
In that strange hut, there was nothing. No people. No warmth. Only darkness.
Is there going to be a character creation? I hope so. Or not? Control to crouch, shift E to interact. What is the icon below? Oh, light. Turn this on. Here's the map. Oh, there's something over here. Okay. So that would be the electricity, I guess. Open sesame.
If I were you, I'd look for a key. Or something that looks like a key. Maybe just something heavy.
Alright. Find something to open the box. Painting.
Well, I don't think that's going to help.
Okay, so we can open...
A heavy blunt object. Gotta grab it.
Nice graphics though. I really, really like the graphics. Nice. Open the fuse box. Yeah, sure. Break it. Why not? Now we need to find
I'm
fuse, I
afraid
think.
there's nothing left to fix with a hammer. Any other ideas?
We need to find fuse, I think. Oh, we already had. But he repaired it. Nice. I like the animations.
And so, my glorious hero, having passed all the hardships of his watch, finally obtains a light in order to... to notice something strange on the table?
Nice. No use. Fly, little birdie, fly. Entering the void.
Hey, you all right? Oh, you're finally awake. A typical day on watch, huh?
Oh, it's so cute. Hello.
Well, this might come in handy.
What? Okay, there is no gravity in the void. Jump off the train and head in the desired direction to move. Hold F to quickly pull up the train on the rope and then climb it yourself by controlling your character. The area around the train gives you bonus to swing speed in the void, so you can move close to almost without lagging behind. All right, so there is I see something else over there as well. Come on. Come on. Holding. All right. So what did we get? What did we gather? How do we see? I? Inventory? Nothing. M? Open the diary. How do I open the diary? Uh... Okay, J. Alright, beginning and empty. Pick up the diary, open the diary, done. Notes. Data on the signs. Tutorial. Press J to open. To open the diary, press J or access it from the inventory. Hammer, we have done the hammer. Okay.
Of course, such an inventive mind wouldn't have any trouble figuring out the mechanism of a simple trolley.
I see a couple of things. Switch the brakes.
Well, pretty much. Try pulling the other lever. All right now, just slowly.
To speed up the train, press E. Hitting bonus areas gives you more acceleration. Energy accumulated energy is spent over time. The vehicle will move at minimum speed when it runs out of energy. Alright, but first I want to grab some stuff. Metal scraps. This. I wonder how far we can go. Okay, so that's it.
That's a useful book you've picked up. Is the author some kind of scientist or inventor? I hope he's not too upset that we stole his train. That was awkward.
State affects the extent to which your health can be automatically restored outside of combat. Stati is gradually depleted and can be restored by consuming organic ice or cooked food from the kitchen. Cooked food restores more satiety than the other option. In case you have zero satiety, you will not die, but your health will no longer regenerate automatically. Alright. Let's go grab that. What is this? Okay, so that's it. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's go. Can we? No, we cannot. Okay, and we have grabbed. We need one more something. That shard looking thing. The brown one. That one? There we go. We've collected all the metals. Alright. Press B or T to open the build book. Select an object and build it. If you don't have the resources, the project will start, but you'll need to finish it later. Most objects require a floor or walls if it is wall object to build. To destroy or move it, use the hammer. Alright. Alright, so what can we build? We need to build a research table and a wooden floor. To unlock new technologies, you'll need research points and add resources to components to research table to earn to the research table. To earn them, the items will be consumed, but the earned points will be stored in the table. When you dismantle the table, the accumulated points will be returned as items that can be reused. The more complex. Okay, never mind. So where do we put the floor? B. Let's put a floor. Can I? Or N B. Alright, so we have placed this. What is this? Smelter. Containers. We don't have any research points at the moment. And how do we place the floor? Where can we place the floor? Alright. Research the smelter technology. Insufficient research points. How do we get the research points? We need 2 points. Alright. There we go. And then we need 4 for this. Alright. Done. Now, build a smelter. There we go. We need 2. Let's go a little bit forward. We need to grab that. Can I use? No. Come on. Oh no. So we a bit far. Oh, I missed that one. But alright, never mind. Let's move forward. We see some stuff over there. We'll go a little bit forward. Oh, cute. We need to go a little bit forward, I think, to grab those stuff over there. Oh, this is interesting actually. I wonder if we will be able to... Nice, okay. To craft items, some workshops may require fuel. When you fuel the workshop furnace, the fuel will is converted into points and stored within it. Consuming the item in the process Upon dismantling the workstation, accumulated fuel points are returned as items that can be reused. Alright. Alright, so we need to create iron bar or copper bar. What is this? So we need scrap metal for this. We need scrap metal and chemical for this. Iron junk, copper junk. And to add fuel, we need wood. Alright. Smelt iron bars and pick it up. Let's go a little bit forward. We will grab some of the scraps from there and there, and then we will try to scrap. We have like 3 or 4 metal scraps. Weave it forward, and there we go. Chemical. Can I grab that? No. Okay, so what do we need to smelt iron bar and pick it up? Okay. We need fire. So it takes 2 seconds, alright. Five more left, but we don't have. Ooh, not enough fuel. So it would take 10 seconds and we have 5 seconds worth of fuel at the moment. Research and build container 1. So we need 4. This is giving me 5. Sure. There we go. Research done. Next we can do the workbench 1. And copper components. And some light as well. What the hell is this guy? Alright. Let's go weave it forward. There's one over there. One over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Let's go from here. This is fun actually. Alright, so B. We need... Huh. I think that's bronze. I want to construct more space. Can I make more? Okay. Let's see. Oh, we need iron. All right, let's go forward. Over there, I see a couple of them over there. Do we see some on this side? No. We see one over here. One over there. Da-da, da-da, da-da-da. Nope, too far. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we can make one of this. There we go. There we go. Okay, now where do we put? Maybe over here? Okay, so we can only... There we go. Perfect. Research and build workbench 1. Oh, so we need to have these things on us to be counted. All right, let's go forward a little bit. Collect some more stuff. What the hell is that? It's a nice world though. And I feel like the game is slowly picking up. I mean, will slowly pick up. Because at the moment it is just giving us the feel of gathering and perhaps how the rope works. And getting more familiar with all of this. We need how many points? 4 for this. 8. Okay, in total we need 8 points. There we go, 9 points. Research. Research. And to place. This was workbench 1. Research table. But we need to do... How can we add more floorings? We need 2 of... Do we need to gather more? I like the horn. He's cute. What is this? Okay, still wood. Another wood, I think. We need to grab those. Okay, so we need 2 iron bars, I think. What do we need? We need, yes, 2 iron bars. We need more metal scrap. All right. Let's move a little bit further. So we can grab that and that. There's another one over there. One at the bottom. Couple of them over there. Oops. Where'd you go? Nothing. Can we reach? No. Anything up top? I like that your fire fuel is not wasted. Alright, so now where are we going to place workbench 1? There we go. Complete technology stage 3. Okay, so we need... Oh. Water condenser kitchen. Decor. So we need 8. How about we use 4 and 4? There we go. Build a water condenser. New quest, storage. Okay. Build a water condenser. Research and build container rack 1. I need to do this because I need floor. How can I place a floor? There is no space for a floor. So we need bolts and some bamboo shit. Alright, let's see. Copper pipe. And what do we need for bolts? Iron bars. We need 1 iron bar to make 1 bolt. We can make this. And then how many do we need? 1 bolts. So we need 1 iron something. Iron bar. We need scraps. Alright, let's go forward. We have to be very careful with how we place things so that movement is a little bit easier. We could have gone a little bit forward. Holy shit. Do we need to make iron or copper bar? B. We need bolts. One bolt. And to make one bolt, what do we need? Iron bar. And one bolt. Gear, copper wire. Not bad. And then we need to place water condenser. Nice. Water condensers are used to generate and store water. They work automatically without your involvement until they fill their storage. Don't forget to collect the water from the building storage. Water can be used to replenish the character's regeneration rate and in various crafting processes. All right. What's next? Collect water. Let's move a little bit forward. Can I grab that? What about that? So we bit far, but it's okay. We will have more time. 12 seconds left. 9. Okay, now build a kitchen. Dude, I need more space. Decor. Container racks. We need 10 points for it. Locomotive rails. +2 inventory slots and the container, and we need 5 of this. Floor furniture, environmental objects. Loot catcher's nest. So we need to build a kitchen. Do we have oh, there we go. There we go. So what do we need? We need 1 bolt. One bolt, one gear, and one more of that. So we need... Let's grab some stuff. Let's go a little bit more forward. Come on. There we go. There's one over there. Did we miss anything? I hope not. There's one front, over there, over there. I think I can grab this. Alright, so we need... what do we need for gear? Iron. 2 iron and 1 copper. Yep. Alright, so we need 2 iron bar. And 1 copper. Alright. So 10. 30. So only one item at a time. Interesting. All right. So we are making 1 gear. One bolt. And 1 copper pipe. It would be nice if this game was multiplayer and it had character creation. That would be nice. Alright, so let's place in our kitchen. There we go. So we can boil water. And this one needs 10. So 30. There we go. Cool. Let's go. Let's move forward. A bit forward. One over there. Can I grab that? No, it's too far. So now prepare and drink boiled water. Alright, let's see. J? Use. There we go. Research and build container rack 1. What do we need for container rack 1? Okay, so we need 10 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And now we need to build a container rack. We need 1 iron and some iron bolts. Scrap. We need more scrap. Oh shit, we missed one. Can we reach? No. Okay, never mind. A wee bit forward. I'll grab these. Can we reach? No. Alright, so we need 2 of these. And we need to build one bolt. I like the background music. It's cute. All right. You can move any object built on the train except the engine. To do this, use the hammer. Press G while looking at the object build that you want to move. Make sure you have enough resources in your inventory for this. All right. Okay. Move any container to the rack. Any container to the rack. Container. There we go. G. Ah. How do we move it? You can move any objects on the train except the engine. To do this, use the hammer. Okay. Okay, now move. All right, nice. There we go. And then we can move actually this workbench. Okay. There we go. So now this feels a little bit more spacey. Perfect. What's next? Research and build loot catcher's nest. Alright, so loot catcher's nest. We need 15 points. Let's move forward then. Over there we've got some stuff. What's with the music? Alright, so we need 15 points, I think. Seven. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Oh, 16 points. Alright. Never mind. Now, loot catcher's nest. What do we need for it? So we need wire. We need to extend the, what do you call that, the train somehow. Okay, we're far away. Music is getting exciting, but I don't know what's happening. It feels like something is about to happen, or something is happening. But did you die? Ah, sugar. Okay, alright. Doink. There we go. I see something over there. Oh, we missed one. But it's okay. Can we reach? No. We need to go a wee bit forward. Oh, I see something. right. So we need 2 of this. Oh. What is that? Okay, so we need copper wire, gear, bolt, and one more thing. Bolt, gear. What is that last thing? Oh, I think it's wood. I see some over there. Are we a bit close? 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, so where do we place this? Okay, refill. With water in the loot catcher's nest, it attracts a special creature that, in return for water, will help you gather items from the void within a certain radius and restore them in the nest. And store them in the nest. Okay. Nice. Let's see what he catches. There we go. What did he catch? Just one wood? Or he's still searching? Scrap metals. Okay. Something is happening. Or about to happen. I see something crazy. Dude. Holy shit. We can see some strange, what do you call that? Alright, let's go forward. Okay. I have a feeling like this would be like the first session thing. Like when you go across this, after that we can probably build or modify our train. So that's why I'm not building any more things. I'm trying to see if I can save some metals and scraps and whatnot. Okay. Okay, we're here. We can see some spider webs. Okay.
Of course, I didn't
course,
expect to be
stop.
greeted with balloons and fanfare, but where is everybody?
J. Alright, sneak. Travelers should not neglect making stops. It is a good opportunity to catch your breath and have a look around. Okay, sneak.
I'd tell you what to do about it, but I have no idea.
Can we open this? No. What about this? Nice. Yoink. How much space do we have? We have a wee bit. Let's put some stuff in our storage first. Alright, so we're gonna put this over here. Oh no. We'll keep the water, boiled water, so we'll put this over here. Put this over here and put this over here. Come on. And we'll put this over here as well. Let's go. Some scrap metal. Ooh, blue sample. I'm not sure what to do with it, but okay. Can we jump over there? Okay, nice.
Poor thing. Well, the goddesses of time and fate can't weave a long life path for everyone.
Ooh, I got a revolver.
Well, at least he won't be needing the revolver anymore.
Can we pick it up? Nice. A weak secondary weapon with an infinite
Who do you
supply
think
of
this
power and
skeleton
ammo.
was? So many diagrams on the table. He's probably some kind of designer. Well, used to be.
Gather the blueprints.
He left the combination of the safe right out in the open. That was a great idea. But don't ever do the same thing, okay? I got an idea. We're gonna need those parts soon.
Okay. Get out. Did we collect all the parts? What did we collect? Leather, some wood, some scrap metal. Didn't we gather this? Okay. I have a feeling there will be some sort of an action.
Now about my brilliant idea and the details. The console on the platform looks suspiciously similar to the device in the blueprints. It was mentioned there in the train upgrade paragraph.
Expand the trolley. Okay. Upgrade the weapon. Add a wagon.
An engineer. Truly an engineer.
So now we have upgrade the platform of your train locomotive using the okay. So we did that. Leaving the depot. Release the train from the brakes to leave the depot. Warning, this action is irreversible. All items left in the depot will be destroyed. Alright. Now let's see. There we go. So now we have expanded this. We need 2 more wood for this. And we don't have any wood. Alright, perfect. No worries, no worries. Alright, let's see. A water. A boiled water. Let's drink some of this. Scrap metal. And leather. Oh, we have 6 wood. Fats. Alright, let's put this over here. And water. Okay, now we're gonna take out and then G. Let's put this over here first. Let's move this first. And let's move this. And then we will move this. There we go. There we go. And we'll move the kitchen. There we go. Smelting can go over here. Now we have nice little room over here. Good. Should we move this as well? Where can we move this? Maybe in the center over there? There we go. All right. Okay, so now we have a nice little room over here. I think we're gonna stop over here because I really want to continue playing this on live stream, because I'm really enjoying this game and I feel like this game could really use a little bit of love with what do you call that, live stream. So that will be it for today. This was my first impression. I'm really enjoying it. What something that we are missing right now, something that I want to experience, is the combat and how much we can expand our train, and what else is there, because it looks really interesting. Like, I feel like there's a lot of progression which is bound to happen in the game, and that is something that I am waiting to explore. But I love the environment, I love the graphics, the creatures are really cute, and I don't know, it feels a nice progression, but at the same time I'm not sure like how the story is going to develop, because that is something that I'm quite interested in as well. So let's see how it goes. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'm gonna see you in the live stream. Ciao ciao.